All right. Good evening, everyone on SpeedGaming. My name is Chestrick, and welcome to another race in the second round of the Hyrule brackets for the 2025 Winter Tournament. I'm joined by the one and only Tracy M. Tracy, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, doing great. This is a really good matchup. Two friends of mine, two friends of each other. We got Big Slamu versus Antlerz. Slamu having had a really nice tournament so far. Antlerz as well. Um, we're gonna see what happens. I would say Antlerz the combat advantage, but Slamu, with those. I think he's got the rando brain, so to speak. He make. Yeah, I've watched him play enough in this tournament. Called several of his races. He's got that knack for making good decisions. Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
For sure. And, definitely, especially in this tournament, has just been absolutely playing amazing. So, definitely, you don't, I mean, maybe it's just me. I haven't seen Slamu much in just random races, but in this tournament, boy, been turning on the jets, so to speak. So, we're starting in the
Oh,
forest, though.
it's a
Oh,
okay spot.
okay, and a wand in 10 seconds? I mean,
You take that.
yeah, okay. I
I
mean,
love the
we
wand,
got we got the makings of a jet siege, but that's the first step, the instant
and
fight
and
sword combat item.
even better that wand is going to be even more useful because we got wizards on the overworld, so we won't be needing to kill wizards in dungeons. The only thing that we're not going to be able to straight up kill with the wand is going to be the dodongos.
Yeah, and that may not even show up. Who knows?
Could happen.
Yeah,
Now, in the
that
meantime, it is definitely the sniper squad because the wizards are going to try and shoot you. The gorillas are going to try and shoot you. I hate gorillas in the overworld. My least favorite enemy to have in the overworld are those gorillas. That is a bow on the coast.
I just hate them in general. It's not just the overworld; they can just snipe you in dungeons too.
They,
But
they
that's
can, but like in the overworld, you're just trying to get past them, But in dungeons, you might actually be trying to kill them.
yeah.
Level 8. I mean, we could dig this. I don't think I would.
I would at least check the
Yeah, do a
proverbial
few
Rick
rooms.
6. You definitely gotta check because you never know. You could find an amazing item just sitting on the floor waiting for you, or if nothing else, maybe find a bomb drop, find some keys. I mean, there are many things that could be useful in there, even in the first few rooms.
My problem with this for me is that I would have a tendency to keep going until the game told me to stop, and then be ladder blocked late, or you get like a tridongo room where you're
Yeah,
just, well,
and it's easy to do. For sure, it's easy to
yep,
do, especially with no sword. But if you have a bunch of open doors, all of a sudden you're a dozen rooms
yeah,
in. You haven't cleared any of them. Maybe you found a key on the floor and that's it. And you think, okay, I've been in here for 3 minutes. Do I keep going? And probably
yep,
not. I should get
yep,
something
yep.
else.
Okay, we did get a stair heart, so that means there's going to be an item in the stair and the item on the floor in level 8. Flamu got the map. This is kind of a small 8, which is interesting because I've been seeing a lot of really small 9s this tournament. 68 for her large secret is not great.
Yeah, I'm trying to count the rooms in this 8. There are not many.
Nope.
7, 12, 15, 20, 26, 30, 34 rooms? That's a tiny 8, really.
That's small.
Are we in for the proverbial brick for level 9, possibly? Maybe?
I
Who
mean,
knows?
we've seen it in this tournament already.
We have.
We'll have to see what 7 looks like, though. 7 could be...
Yeah.
7's almost as big as 8, then 9 will be a more normal size 9.
I think
Slamu's gonna stay in
one of my races, I believe I had a 62 room 9, so I got pretty close.
That is a blue boomerang on the floor, which, I mean, it's still got uses, but with the wand, its uses are pretty much picking up things over water.
Yeah, and early on, it's got utility for sure, but 45 minutes or so into a race, probably not going to pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like Slamu didn't pick it up anyway, so yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I guess
It's
with
kind of
no
that in
weapon,
between.
yeah, with no weapon you pick it up for sure. With a
Oh, heck
wand,
yeah.
not so much.
So we got a
15
15
the
for our
small. That's
for
not
our
bad.
small seeker. That's
Yeah.
nice.
If we get like a mid-30s medium secret, then we'll be all right.
Well, I know Antlerz won't be buying a blue ring. I don't imagine Slamu is likely to buy a blue ring unless he's runs into one and has the money and has already bought all the things you possibly need.
Yeah, and it'd have to be like multiple like blue Dark Knot rooms blocking something maybe.
Yeah,
Without a red ring, but
there is a 27 mid. That is not a good mid.
yeah.
I mean, we're gonna, Antlerz already has enough to buy a candle. He's gonna have enough to buy arrows. Like, this is not going to be a concern, but yeah, for these guys, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm waiting for him to like come into like a ladder or something in this 8. That would be.
Well, this could be the other
huge.
item, or it could be a transport. We have not seen the transport.
Nope, not yet.
Just don't die, the lion.
Yeah, don't die, please don't die. Okay, I got a bomb drop too. That's nice. What a shock!
Of course.
I can't believe it's a transport. Oh well.
I mean, we saw the heart, and we saw the transport, and now we're gonna see a Gliak. We have no reason to kill other than maybe pick up a key. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of key. Yeah, see, there's a key right here. We don't need to kill the Gliak.
Yeah, I think you almost do this part and then go back and take that staircase. Like another key, nice. You might want to.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I would say. I mean, I'm definitely a proponent sometimes of eliminating staircases because you hate to find a second staircase. Oh, this is the item. Oh no, it's the other side of the transport. Thanks.
Yeah, totally agree. Looks like we're gonna be. Looks like can't get to that. Well, maybe for. All right, somebody clip that. That's got to go to the clip show. That was a oops. I do not want to run into that boomerang.
That was too funny. How many pixels away from it was he?
Oh man, 1 or 2. I mean, he was right on top of that.
Oh, that's a bad key spin right there, right into a T room.
Nope, we're not going to do that patch. We could try bombing to the right, but I think Slim was just going to grab the Triforce and go.
He did. No, he tried bombing to the right. It didn't open up. That's why I spent the key.
Okay, well,
okay. So you have to get to that spot from the rooms above the Triforce.
Yeah, there is another choke point up there.
Yeah. I don't think he's been in the bottom left corner yet, though. As Antlerz is with the firing squad on the coast down here. Jeez.
Oh, God.
That's
This is where being good at screen scrolling is really, really useful. Now, if I had to do a screen scroll with a bunch of wizards, I'm perfectly capable of doing a screen scroll. But for me, it gets about 1,000 times more difficult when those wizards are shooting at you. Antlerz is a very proficient vanilla runner. No problem.
Yeah, and on half a heart. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, even on 4 hearts, I would be having trouble getting through that. Now, the problem is going back to that screen and actually bombing the hole. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we're not going to pay the smugger, are we? Oh, we don't have to.
Found an alternate path. Still's got a few rooms in this bottom left corner, but... Actually, no, I think he's already been there. Yeah, okay. I mean, now you're like pot committed to this 8.
I know, right?
You have to dig out this item, and if it's a good one, you're in decent shape. But if it's the other boomerang, then you're not feeling so good.
There are a lot of things that Slamu could find in this level 8 that'd be super useful. With that boomerang or an extra heart or even an extra heart, depending on what the white sword item is and when you find it. I think that boomerang is the only thing that would be a complete whammy, because like the red candle. Well, we don't have extra candles on. It means you don't have to buy one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like a non-required raft would be bad.
A non-required,
yeah. But everything else...
Power bracelet.
Yeah, everything else is pretty good, though.
I mean, I'll take a non-required recorder because that still has use.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Another key?
Another key.
I mean, he's going to come up... Yeah,
I'm also wondering if that path above the Triforce was ladder blocked, because I remember seeing a right side moat room somewhere. Or right side
we did see the T room. Of course, blocked his path. Of course, that's never going to be the logical path, but could save him a key if he had a ladder.
Yeah, he's found a decent amount of keys in this 8 though. Should be okay. Yeah, I think the T room is down from here, so I'm not going to spend that key.
Either down 1 or down 2. Antlerz finds a candle for 67 rupees, so a little bit of a markup, but not too bad.
This could be the item, possibly.
Sure could. Or it could be the other side of the transport.
It could be.
Nope. Oh, no. Oh,
did I call a boomerang, or did I call a boomerang? Burn the witch.
I'm so sorry, Slamu.
That feels...
I mean, he's got the knowledge. He's got the knowledge. He's going to get the Triforce.
He hopes that Antlerz comes in there and digs out that boomerang also, because that's a pretty
not
bad
only
path.
that, you also, I mean, you dig out a Triforce out of 8 like this and dig out all the items. I wouldn't be so upset for an 8 Triforce seed, True.
But then if Antlerz comes in an 8 Triforce seed and gets the Triforce, 3 rooms in and doesn't dig out the boomerangs, then well, who knows?
Yeah, that's so true. In the meantime, Antler's trying to bomb his way into this level 5. Of course, that doesn't work. Does burn it. You do get him in level 5.
Yeah, meanwhile, for all the time Slim was spent in 8, Antlerz has dug like a quarter of the overworld.
You know, right?
There's something to be said for overworld exploration too. So.
I mean, it wasn't.
And he bought a candle. He bought an arrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a relatively easy enemy set, so he was able to get through pretty efficiently. But yeah, you're right. If Antlerz doesn't dig there or doesn't dig another equivalent dungeon, yeah, that could be a problem. And oh, by the way, we have a one-off transport room in level 5.
Nice. Oh, and by the way, 2 HP red dark nuts. That's a nice.
We like that
too. We like that with a starting wand essentially. Yeah,
know, right?
That's good. Oh,
So
is that another block?
Oh,
he couldn't bomb to the right there. Is that like another segment?
It can't be.
No,
he's got to be. Yeah, he can't be because there's going to be two transport staircases in this level 5. Okay. This one is going to. This is almost certainly a transport.
I swear he tried bombing up from the bottom row and couldn't get in there, but maybe I'm misremembering.
I mean, the game can do funny things with your bomb, so.
Yeah.
I've
had it happen to me.
Yeah, it can eat your bombs. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I didn't see what would have caused it, but I won't discount that as a possibility.
I think it's when if you clear a room and shutter doors are opening, if you bomb a wall in the exact same frame, then it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that can happen. And I didn't see exactly what Antlerz did, but he's gonna have to realize that one of those has to bomb. Oh, high compass that we can't pick up because we don't have a ladder.
That's a shame.
You're gonna be able to go up? Nope, we gotta take the key door.
I see 71 rupee keys and vanilla price on blue ring.
Yeah, both of our runners getting a decent number of keys in that level 8. So I don't know that we'll need to be buying keys, but if we do, that's not a bad price.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I was going to leave that bomb pack just in case he needs it later. Heart on the floor.
Gotta have heart. Gotta get that one in there. I was overdue.
Always.
Almost 12 minutes into this race and I hadn't gotten one in there yet.
I know, and that's not the first heart we've seen either.
No. But the first one came too fast, so I gotta pace myself.
Stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, this 5 also being very generous with the keys so far. Ooh, but we cannot do that room. I think you use the keys. I think you gotta spend them.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have to kill this Patra.
Well, somebody said this for seeing how beefy it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's going down pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And with 5 hearts, you're not really in danger of dying very fast. Let's Triforce. All right, well, that's good. Knowledge.
Yeah, and so we did need to clear that. Well, I mean, we don't know how many Triforces we need, so that isn't necessarily one of the ones we have to pick up. But yeah, we essentially had to clear that Patra.
Yep.
But we are just looking for a stair item for Antlerz that may or may not be ladder blocked. Slemu looks like he was doing something I like to do sometimes, is check to see if those river spots even open, so that I know whether I need to come back to them later, and that does not push. So we are running out of not ladder blocked areas. We'll see if Antlerz goes in and tries a bomb in those 2 locations, because again, one of them has to open. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, I mean, I think you grab the Triforce now.
Yep.
And then maybe try something on the bottom part that he couldn't do the first time.
And
I mean, unless he can go left off of the second row from the top.
Think he tried that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he tried that too. Yeah, I think you just take the Triforce, maybe try one room in the bottom and then bail.
Right. Meantime, Slemu is in level 4. He's somewhere in Death Mountain.
It was right next to right of the grave Armos. So close to Death Mountain. Yeah, Antlerz is going to try just probably one more bomb check, I think.
Yeah, that area that we extend the grave so that the Death Mountain is already way too big, and the grave was already way too small. So we try and make it a little bit big. Take a little bit from the Death Mountain and move it into.
Apparently, what I thought was an old man room was just a key door for Antlers. Oh, that's where the item is. Okay. Oh, well.
We don't have to.
Might regret the
Antlers
arrow
already
purchase,
bought arrows.
Yeah, I know, of course, yes, but
But it's fine.
As they say, if I buy arrows and then immediately find silvers right after, I will buy arrows every time.
Yeah,
well,
I don't really subscribe to that, but like it's not.
Me.
I mean, with arrows, it's not. The arrows weren't super expensive. Like it's not terrible. Where I don't subscribe to that at all is the red ring. Like, just give me the red ring.
That's a little more pricey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more pricey.
The only time I truly feel bad if I buy arrows and then find the silvers afterwards, if I buy the arrows before the Armos item, and then the Armos item becomes, then I feel bad. Like, come on, you could just be a little more patient, get that Armos item. Antler's finding level 7. Heart in the stair for Slamu.
Burn bush near vanilla start. Slamu finds a heart. God, I have a heart.
And yeah,
goes up to 5 hearts now. The most important metric, they're tied. Don't worry about Triforces. It's all about the hearts.
The worst part about these Wizrobes, though, is that one screen the Antlers went through because the Wizrobes just don't know how to spawn in Forest. They don't. They're
not a fan.
Nope.
Yeah, they don't understand. They're not used to being outside. Another segmented dungeon. We knew that because we saw transport before.
And another segment because segments.
Why not? Can never have too many segments. I always say. When I'm not racing.
Honestly, with the way the vanilla the non-randomized start works, and I've kind of beaten this to death throughout this tournament. I think I'd rather have the segments, when it's like a really small segment into a larger segment than these super vertical dungeons that we see a lot of. Yeah,
because then you run into ladder blocks and key doors, and it's a very linear path.
Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what we gotta have? Guess what we gotta have?
Gotta have more hearts, but
Slamu
also found a raft on the floor of level 4, by the way.
Ooh, I mean maybe that's something good.
Yeah. But we need the maximum 6 hearts for that ladder, which leads to the bow, which leads to a lot of damage on those silver arrows.
I mean, ladder plus bow plus silvers, potential go mode.
Yeah, I think you hardcore clear the over. We're looking for just a heart container, and then go get bow and silvers, and then you're rocking and rolling for sure.
And you really want to find level 9, because you want to know because. Those 5 tri-Cs are scary. They're a little less scary if you have all the things that could block you. Hopefully Slamu either has or will check that forgotten spot to get the knowledge of the ladder as well.
There's a heart. Gotta have heart. Slamu's not the one who saw the ladder, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of heading that direction, though. No, he's not. He's going the other way.
No, he's going the wrong way. I think if he had seen it, he'd be beelining it, but he might turn around. He doesn't have a candle yet, so going all the way to the Deadwoods, he might just grab this spot and then the 2 grave spots and walk back. It's definitely a route I've seen players do before.
Yeah.
Trying to get bombs right now, and the game is just saying no. Also, doesn't that bring you back the test of the emergency broadcast system? I kind of miss those old tests because, they actually didn't interrupt shows. Now it's like in the middle of a show, it'll just start beep, doing its thing and making loud sounds at you. And, they'll have the thing scrolling at the bottom. Meanwhile, you're missing your show.
And it's so loud. It's unbelievably loud. I guess by design, of course, but it doesn't have to be that loud, really.
All right, Slamu is not going back around. There's nothing else to do in this area other than, the couple open caves and a bomb spot over here, because no candle yet, and Slamu without the candle yet.
Yeah, I think the candle shop that Antlerz found was near Vanilla Start, as I recall. That general
Yeah,
area?
either that or was it was someplace south because it might have been the
Yeah.
coast. I just
Might have
don't
been the
remember.
coast. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Antlers presumably will get this raft at a level 4.
Alright, that's a decent bomb price, 15. Not too bad. Definitely buy a pack when you can't get a drop in the last 20 kills, but whatever. Oh, and still looking for the sword in the southwest
Oh yeah.
corner.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, by the way.
By
Yeah,
the
right.
way.
Yeah.
There's a sword out there
The
somewhere.
least sought after sword ever. When you're in sword go mode, that's a thing of beauty, really.
There's a heart container for Alien, a heart container for Slamu. Simultaneous
2
hearts.
2 simultaneous heart containers?
Gotta love it.
My kind of seed.
Yeah, no one's happened upon a white sword anywhere. We haven't seen magic sword. We keep getting the hearts like
No.
this, you know? The dream that the first heart magic sword. I've had that happen like once.
I've done it. I think I've done it 3 times. I think I may have done it on a restream race once, and the others were casual races. But it's I mean, obviously I think who was it? The Fury had the record. He had like sub 20 in that one tournament. He had Mag's first sword. That's a tough record to beat for sure.
Yeah, that was amazing when that happened there.
But the common thread among all those is like, either a 10-second wand or a completely free bow and arrow and bow and silvers or something like that. Because
I want to say the
having
Fury
some
one involved a red candle and a 10 heart magic sword.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Yeah, I think Slim was found every shop except the candle shop. It's like game.
Could be the rare spot. Could be the rare shop.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. How many times have we, it must be the rare shop because I haven't seen one yet, and then you like burn 3 bushes and
yeah, they're all right next to each other. Yeah, right.
Thanks,
the
game.
Tyrolean economy is not well run. What can I say? And beefy Tektites on the overworld too, so you can just kind of bypass.
At least you don't have to kill them.
Yeah. The seat's set up pretty well for a 15-second one. There's
the can. Okay, it wasn't your start.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically that's
back to the
river spot.
possibly.
One of the few river spots in the game. Yeah, for hint purposes.
Yeah.
Antler's going to be out of this level 4.
That's
and
the
I
only
imagine,
one that's not ladder blocked.
Yeah. I imagine he's going to go straight over and get that ladder and then go get his bow.
Yeah. Well, he's already on Death Mountain.
Yeah, he might hit... Oh, he's already hit these spots. Okay. I don't know if this is faster, if it would be faster just to go around. I mean, I don't know which way is faster. He's a good enough screen scroller that this is fine. I would have done the weenie way and just gone down and around. And not done any screen scrolls.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, because your start screen is in the forest, you might just up a save and go back to start. That's...
Oh yeah, but you got to pick up the ladder first. Let's not do the I've seen the item, therefore I have it.
Of course. Here I am thinking, go get the ladder on the coast. Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I meant to say. Don't mind me.
I mean, he could hit the grave spots and then world wrap into the bow. That would work as well.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
No, we're gonna head over to Death Armos on our way to get the bow off the coast.
Raft spot deck.
Oh, come on, be something. Nope. I mean, it's got a candle.
Shop.
I mean, there's another raft spot.
There is.
And Antlers with the raft might even check it.
Antlers probably going to check it after he gets the bow off the coast.
Well, at least the red gorillas are going down to a one-shot, so at least our bomb droppers are not bad. Well, one of our bomb droppers. We can't even kill Wizrobes right now unless we use bombs, so...
Yeah, but they can live, it's okay. So Slimu also finds 7. I don't think Antlers even went into 7, as I recall.
No, not really.
You may have gone to just the one room to the left, and that was it. But I mean, we're still looking for what? At 1, 2, 3, 6,
9.
and 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
The small dungeons and the biggest one. The one that we need to find out what we need to do.
We have decent overworld coverage too. I mean, we're looking at like Death Mountain and Recorder spots, and I mean, one of the PV spots is a Take Any road. So,
Antlerz
and we have
grabs the
the
potion.
and the Coast Raft spot, yeah. So we got some potential for some shenanigans.
Yeah, I know you don't like the potion grab, but I mean, I get it.
Just
Hey,
one.
red candle.
First off, it's vanilla. Second off, he literally bought a candle like what, a minute and a half ago. All right, so that's of the progressive items.
The classic candle block candle.
Of course, in level 7, because why would you ever dig 7? Hashtag never
we're
7.
We're only going back into that 7. At least Slamu in particular is only going back into that 7 if it's an 8 tri-seed. He has zero reason to ever go back there.
And I'm also realizing why he bought a candle, because the candle was candle blocked, so you couldn't possibly get the red candle without a candle. Of course, because the game knows. Well, if Slamu goes and does, let's say, Candle Row, heads towards the Forgotten spot.
Yeah, that is a route.
He's going to take these any roads too. Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, this any road, the last any road goes right to northeast of Vanilla 1, if he takes it.
Yeah, this is. I mean, getting the Death Mountain any road is always nice, though.
Yeah, it is.
Get that taken
care of. For all we know, 1, 2, and 3 are all up here.
And Gibdos, your bomb droppers.
Only when they want to, and only when you have full bombs already.
I know. What's really sad, and I'm pretty certain the game is supposed to be such that each bomb dropper should have an equal chance of dropping the bombs. I swear the virus dropped most bombs, but the only problem is, like, more than half the time, you can't kill virus. So they don't actually help you.
Yep, that sounds right. Slamu could really use an easy level to be up here. There you go.
Hey!
1, see?
There we go. Hey, level 9. Level 9 and 1 at the same time.
7.
6.
Dang.
You're close.
Yeah, so odds of returning level 7 are very, very slim. As in, probably not ever.
Yeah, I'm not even sure Antlerz will ever go in there with a 7 tri-seed, and we find level 2.
Level 2 is on the start screen. That doesn't feel good. You can say, I could have had this like 15 minutes ago, but whatever.
No, if you had a candle. Look at this one.
If you had a candle, yeah.
There's the floor heart. Oh, by the way, the A button is still useless.
What is a sword? A miserable pile of secrets.
And wizards on the overworld, not a Dodongo to be found. Antlerz is going to have a go mode wood sword.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
We got a required 4-headed Gleeok here, so that's some work put in for that wand.
I'd rather do that with a wand though than a wood sword. I'd rather do it with both.
Yeah,
some double hits in there.
Yep, for sure. Slamu doing a good job though. Only
Very
took
nice.
1 real hit and got the heart back. Nice. And as I'm sure is going to go into 2 now with the freshly picked up bow in hand, ready to kill all the bunnies, which I'm sure are on level 2. Staircase item here for Slamu. Slamu could really use maybe Red Ring, maybe Book, maybe Recorder. Got a couple good options. Still hasn't seen that ladder. He may hope for a ladder here, but we know.
I'd say all his options. Well, okay, the heart's not what he was hoping to find.
How about the Coast Heart? Gotta have heart.
I mean,
my
Magic
kind
Sword
of
hasn't
level
come.
1. Just saying.
Could be the 10 heart Magic Sword that he happens upon, but
we're gonna make it happen.
Nothing feels better. I don't care what kind. Yeah, he could. Yeah, we could still get the first sword Magic Sword. Let's get Slamu the first sword Magic Sword. There can't be a 3rd heart in there though. Not in this flag set. You gonna spend the key now? Yeah, with 6 keys, I think you spend this key now. If you have 1 key, then I think you wait.
Yeah.
And it's just fine that Slamu hasn't found level 2 yet, because that Triforce looks very ladder block.
Find all the keys. Hey! Spend a key, get all the keys.
Yay.
Well done.
All right. Well, he's gonna just we saw the Triforce, so Slamoo's gonna be done with this level 1 shortly.
All right, Antler's got the Triforce out of 2. Did not see.
Did not see an item. Did anyone see an item in 2? Because I sure didn't. I mean, to be fair, he might not need anything else.
He might not. I mean, he knows where 7 is. He knows where 8 is. He hasn't found 1, and we haven't found 3 and 6.
I don't think he's gonna. I mean, well, he needs one other dungeon.
Yeah.
He just needs one dungeon.
I mean, especially since that is literally on the start screen. I mean, so it's of all the dungeons to get back to, it's the easiest one. Oh, there's 6.
And here's 6.
And Burning in the Forest also. Okay. So just level 3, outstanding. That's not a good start. That level 6.
But he also, still needs a sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sword go mode. Yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah.
Sword go mode.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Slamoo finally took to the fourth take any, but did not go to the forgotten spot. So still.
We've got this spot. I think he's also probably got the other near start bomb spot. He might do those 2 and then maybe hops back in. Because he doesn't have much. He's got pretty decent overworld coverage at this point. Power Bracelet in 6. Which at this point could only block 3.
Yeah.
And the only way that's relevant is if 3 has a required recorder, which seems very unlikely at this point.
So
not that it could absolutely
left. Yeah, right.
I mean, it could absolutely have the recorder, but the odds of it being required. How many? Oh, he was beeping. This is on purpose.
He's been on half a heart for quite a few rooms, so I think that was not necessarily required, but just for peace of mind. He doesn't want to have to go careful. He'd have to go through the blue Landmo room again. I don't blame him one bit.
All right, Slamoo finds level 5.
Yeah, so our items missing are in 3 and 2 and 2 items in 9. So the recorder is either in 3 or 2, and the rest could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But none of them, I mean, the recorder is not likely required. We haven't seen a single Dig Dogger yet. Slamoo might be concerned about having not found that ladder yet, having seen the bow earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. He hasn't found the map. The map might be in this. No, it's not. This is level 5. You can't drop this room. He has not seen the map yet. I'm trying to remember if the map was on this side of the transport or the other.
I think it was the other side. I think. I also think Slamoo literally just bought wood arrows recently, so he's going to have the same problem Antlerz did, buying the arrows and immediately finding silvers. So
I mean, hopefully he finds the silvers. Okay, Triforce for Antlerz had a 6.
He's done in 6. Easy game. I mean, Slamoo really kind of needs Antlerz to dig 8 at this point for maybe if he finds a Dig Dogger. I mean, the problem is he'd have to have like 2 Dig Doggers blocking Triforces, and even that you need 3 actually. Because, yeah, it's really hard for the recorder to be required at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen it maybe 3 times. Oh, there's Magic Sword. There's your sword, Slamoo. Get another heart. Go pick it up. But I think I've seen like maybe 3 times where the recorder has been hard required for a level 9. Of course, funny enough, there was a TTP seed. Oh, hey, look, a sword. There was a TTP
the
flag.
Open desert cave. That's like one of the closest caves to their start screen.
Right?
That's too funny.
Yeah, but yeah, there was a TTP.
I don't think they'd be too sad though with that starting wand. That's not a problem. That's all good.
Yeah, we all played a TTP with a bait blocked into a recorder block silvers in level 9, so it does happen.
Okay.
So that is mostly go mode for Antlerz, pending a Dig Dogger in 9 somewhere, or there's not going to be 3 Dig Doggers blocking Triforces.
That would be
in fact,
quite
we
the
know.
feat.
There'd have to be. Let's see. At this point, we know 8 doesn't have a Dig Dogger block Triforce, and 1 doesn't have a Dig Dogger block Triforce. So unless 7 and 3, even then he'd just be able to go find those other dungeons. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would have to have a block in 9. And also, what did I say about him never going back to 7? I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, wrong again.
When you're in go mode, otherwise you got to do the dungeons that you know where they are.
Fastest turn
for him is 7 and 8.
Red candle, nope. See ya.
Yeah, it's a little bit late for that candle to be useful for him, I think. Now, if this seed had second quest enemies, I pick up that red candle every single time because it's super good for damage boosting around red bubbles.
Yeah, for sure. Antlerz might have a problem though if the Triforce is buried in here. Not the easiest thing in the world
He's
to
gonna,
find.
yeah, he could lose some time here. Where Slammu, once he finds all his information, of course, Patra's being unkind there, just trying to sneak by. Level 2 is just on the start screen, so it won't be too hard for him to find that. He should be able to get the try out of here in 5. We know that's not ladder blocked or anything. Already has the try out of 8 and 1. Should be able to skip this 7 if he wants to do, you know, would make more sense for him to dig level 6.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
There's your map.
Okay.
And there's the, with the any key, he's probably gonna get his silvers first.
Yeah, he's gonna get the silvers, or the, was this where the silvers were, or is this where the...
I think it was,
yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, because the Antlerz had to spend the key to get to it, but Slammu has all the keys. Thank you very much.
So he's gonna have a slightly quicker 5. Although he's going to see these rooms that the Antlerz never saw. Because we know the Triforce is in this segment.
And there's not really anything that can... This... But did we find all of the sides of the transports? I can't remember if there was one left.
I don't know. We might not have found the second set.
I'm thinking that
yeah.
triple ballroom might have been the other side of a transport. The blue Lambo said, nope.
Yeah, I think you just go take... He's seen the other transport. I think you just go take that.
Antlerz would sure like to have a compass right now. Or how about a heart? Gotta have
Yay.
Better than a compass, just saying. I might be biased. Antlerz wouldn't mind finding a bomb upgrade, too. That could be useful.
There's going to be one in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be 1 in 5 and 1 in 7, because we did not move the bomb upgrades. As it turns out, coding is weird. And the and the bomb upgrade can show up both. They can both show up in level 7. I don't think we've seen any instances of it showing up both in level 5 though.
Yeah,
so there should be a guaranteed bomb upgrade here.
I'm pretty sure one of my seeds I had them both in level 7 once. I was confused.
There's your compass.
Literally as deep as possible in level 7. Thanks, Pete.
I know. I might that little nub under the 7 up top might be worse, but yeah, not by much.
Yeah, that's possible for sure.
Yeah, Antlerz is gonna keep grabbing keys because I don't think he's ever getting that any key because I don't know if he's ever gonna even see level 1. This is gonna be his 5th Triforce, and he only needs 6. He knows where level 8 is, so I think he just go to level 8. Slammu, meanwhile, should get his ladder soon. So this is not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, as we've seen in this tournament, that if one runner decides to dig out a large portion of a large dungeon unnecessarily, that can definitely swing the result.
It sure can. And, you know, the one thing that could... I mean, even a recorder block doesn't really save Slammu by itself, because he would need to actually get said recorder.
Mm-hmm.
Which at this point is either in 2 or 3. Now, he might dig 2 when he gets there. He's going to need the ladder to do it, though. He's about to get the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, what might happen is he gets the ladder, he up A, saves, and goes back to start. And then immediately finds 2. And then we'll probably do the same thing Antlerz did, which is go get the bow, save again, and go back to 2 and actually do it.
Antlerz sees that boomerang sitting on the floor.
So yeah, we saw the map of 7 and 8, so Probably a big 9. Because 7 wasn't too big either, as I recall.
Yeah, these are not huge dungeons. And
Meanwhile,
Slamu takes a death on the
Slam getting sniped by a blue Wizrobe. Nice.
I mean, that screen right there. I mean, it's just a crossroads of a shooting gallery. It's a terrible screen. And oh, by the way, Slamu, you need a sword too. Now he might find magic sword first. You know, you might get that.
Yeah,
Get that.
Right. It's right next
Get
to
that
it.
magic sword. It
That's
is.
possible.
They're right. They're 2 screens away from each other.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, so the Triforce innate is like right in the middle, so he's not far from the
I think
Triforce
it's
innate.
underneath that hole under the middle L.
Yeah, I think you're right. So he's very close.
We'll take
That's
those
a nice bomb
bombs.
drop too. Yeah. So we'll see if Slamu actually finds an item in this level too. I mean, he may be in the same. I mean, when you see where that ladder is at 35 minutes, and think, my opponent might have had this way before I did.
Oh,
he's passing the Triforce.
Yeah, the
okay.
Triforce was just a couple rooms in. See if we can get Slamu a nice required recorder to keep things a little even. Because, I mean, if Antlerz finds he needs a recorder, where are you going first? You're going to level 2.
Yeah, for sure.
So that would keep things competitive here.
Yep.
The other things that could keep, there's a land mode those left side land modes.
Speaking of cheaters, that's
right.
And meanwhile, Antlerz was 1 room from the Triforce, but didn't know it, and is now going the wrong way.
Yeah, I feel like the compass is up here somewhere.
Probably. It's unfortunate that the door to the Triforce was a shutter, and the door up was open. So obviously, to save time, you take the open door. Totally makes sense, but sadly is the wrong move. Oh, he's getting some bombs back. That's nice.
There's that compass.
There's a compass. He's like, oh, I was 1 room away.
Yeah, I feel like
I
think that was the transport staircase there. So
yeah, that we still haven't taken and have no idea where it goes.
All right, we can grab. Nope, we're not going to grab the Triforce. I think Slamu maybe knows he needs something to give him an edge.
Well, that is 6 Triforces if my counting is correct.
That is 6.
Time for level 9.
Admittedly, counting is hard.
It is. As someone who does counting for a living, I can agree.
Half a heart for Slamu, not ideal.
No. Was able to get enough of the blue Lambos dead so he could get out of the room.
There's the map.
Right.
Not terrible. Especially we can get a bunch of rooms with Zols. It is a recorder. Okay, well, we got part 1 of the formula.
Yep. Now we just need Dig Dogger blocking Ganon, and you have to kill the Dig Dogger. I've seen it happen.
It has absolutely Dig Dogger blocking Ganon, Dig Dogger blocking Zelda. It absolutely can happen.
I really want to find a map of 9 though. I want to see how big it is. We have no books, so no hints. The buyers go down to a silver arrow. That feels good too.
Yeah, it does. They actually can be bomb droppers. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how about that? Wait a minute. They drop bombs? I can't believe it.
They drop bombs.
Citation needed. Oh.
Now, the problem with the recorder, and we hear a roar, so it looks like Ganon's not going to be blocked by the recorder, is it gives Slamu a bunch of extra locations to check.
Boy, if this is Zelda right here and Ganon's 2 rooms away.
It's not going to be that simple.
That would be way too easy.
Alright, Antlerz is going to try going to the left here. And there's Ganon in his own room.
How vanilla.
Oh my god, is Antlerz going to finish this before Slammu even gets a sword?
I was just about to say, if that would be
no.
that would be
That
funny.
would not.
Yeah.
That would be funny, but it also would be sad.
Yeah.
And it's just not like, I mean, Slammu's playing very well and has played very well this
Yeah.
entire tournament, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, that
Just
early to
has
get
to-
8 just for those
Yeah,
boomerangs, and
yeah.
then you just put him behind.
And the Anna's got that ladder way sooner.
Yeah, missing that ladder did not help.
I mean, Slammu hasn't even seen 9 yet, I don't think.
Nope.
He hasn't dug that mountain that much? Yeah.
He has not seen 9. He's done west,
Yeah.
because he had the any road that took him right there.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
But he hasn't done this area.
I am kind of concerned by the lack of doors in this 9.
Yeah.
I'm curious about it, what the map looks like.
9, you know, sometimes they just forget to put doors in these level 9s, you know?
Yeah, especially smaller 9s. Smaller 9s that just have a
Especially
tendency to
smaller
have
9s.
walls everywhere that don't bomb.
Okay, Slammu not going into 6. That's good. Yeah, Power Bracelet just going to distract him further from the places he needs to go. Alright, go. No, go the other way. No! Ah, well, he's not going to get the first sword mags, but he's going to get the
Rip
try it after
Dream.
this.
We were so close. Maybe he'll find Mags next and have the wood sword for 30 seconds.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
He did get the sword before Antlerz finished, so that's good.
He did.
Small victories.
What a
And
spot
we're
to
gonna
be in.
yeah. Okay,
An
come on.
a
Come on,
blank
give him a
room
10
with
heart
4
max.
bombable walls.
Come on, 10 hearts, 10 hearts. Make it happen. Ah!
Sadness. We were so close. We'll get him next time.
Might find level 3 under the recorder. That'd be
Yeah.
useful.
We check. Yeah, did we check the raft coast spot?
Yes. They both have
Okay.
seen it.
Okay, so it's not the raft. So yeah, so it's recorder, or see if it's power bracelet. He's not going to find it. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, correct. Meanwhile, this Zelda find is proving to be difficult.
Yeah, I got some key doors here.
Have
that
not
could,
seen a dig dogger
possibly
yet.
be the answer. Yeah, no, not one. The kidnapped is. Oh, you can't understand me. sorry.
We're still testing our TVs and such.
This emergency better end soon. I gotta go to bed. Gotta have heart. It's probably the last one. I was on the river. Jeez, the spot for that. I think Antlerz might need to take a staircase.
I think he's looking for one at this point.
Yeah.
This one doesn't push.
There
We
you
do
go.
get a bomb hole though. Hi Gliok. Bye Gliok. Map could be there.
Yeah. And pop. No. Okay.
Nope, no pop.
No pop. Just a key. And pop. No. One of these times. He definitely has not cleared every room that he's seen, so it's possible he's already skipped the map and/or compass.
Yeah. If this is a transport,
We'll use a
I think
bomb
I'll take
drop game.
it. See, after I praised the Virus for being like good bomb
Yeah.
droppers earlier, they're
You
just
were
not,
you were talking
not
about
living,
so much.
not living up to their role.
Nope. Imagine Zelda's just down one and like left one or something. That would be pretty funny.
See, there's a bomb drop for Slammu. Oh, hey, Antler's got bomb drops.
Oh, by the way, Yeah, I don't think has Antlerz tried pushing this block. I don't think he has.
Yeah, maybe
I
not.
must have missed it. All right. Yeah, I'm sure he's tried it by now. Bomb all the walls, I guess. I finally found a hint shop. We hadn't seen a hint shop yet in the seed.
I mean, no book, so you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh no, another key door. Okay. Well, at least spend a key, get a key, and then spend another key. I feel like he's already been to the room to the left, so I think that key door is useless. Yeah. I think that's the room next to Ganon, so he's already been there.
Here's level 9 for Samu. He's about to find out. He needs 2 more Triforces. There's another single shutter door that doesn't open. Well, I mean, it opens now. It didn't open before.
Yeah, again, I think that's to a room he's already been, so he knows that couldn't have been the answer.
Yeah, I mean, he's going straight up, so that tells me that he's been there already.
Oh, look, Vires again. Oh, look, no bomb drops.
No bomb drops. Slamu's got to pick up some Triforces. He can go back to 5, he can go back to 7, he can go to 6. He's got some choices. I think he's hoping to find
coverage.
3.
Yeah, Anna's got that. Got coverage on the bottom half of 9, but not the top half. There's the map. Oh boy!
Look at that! Oh my, that is.
He's got almost the bottom 5 rows all fully covered. So Zelda's somewhere in the top half of this dungeon, I think. It's not. It's definitely not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, 47 rooms, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of
See,
surprising.
It's much easier. The blocky 9s are much easier. If I can do multiplication instead of counting, it's much easier.
Indeed. Nothing bombs. I think that spiral staircase, you gotta take that now. I don't think he's taking
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
you gotta take the key, because you don't have any key. Oh, hey, look how cheap those hints are. We don't need them. Like, literally, there's nothing. They can't tell us anything.
Should have bought one just for the heck of it, you know. I really want you to tell me about this emergency broadcast system.
Have you ever actually bought hints without the book?
I'm fairly certain I have, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of the early when we first started playing the flags. So last year's flag set, which also had book to understand, old man.
Yeah.
I did it at least once.
That and having silvers and buying arrows, or having red candle and buying blue candle. I'm fairly certain I have done all of those things because it's.
Yep, exactly. Okay, new transport stair. You know, we haven't found items in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's 2 items in here.
Red Ring and Book are in here or something like that. I think it took him to the one room. Oh no, he's been.
It's probably Red Ring and White Sword, because at this, the book wasn't going to be useful to us anyway, because everything was pretty free. So the upgrades, the combat upgrade and the defensive upgrade. I know Antlerz doesn't like to see the Red Ring. He's probably happy if he sees it here in 9. We're gonna try Magic Sword again? Nope. Gosh darn it.
Gotta have more heart.
Well, that's not useful.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever that room is next to that room might be the room we need to bomb out of.
Either that or somehow go up the right side and bomb up. I think he's already tried that, though.
Alright, Slamu's going to choose to do level 6. Gets nailed by a Landmo, because they do like to hang out on that left side. And I don't think we're ever going to find level 3, because I think he's given up looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost got to be Power Bracelet blocked at this point, because that's the only item he doesn't
have.
Yeah,
I think so.
To check, so...
Yeah, Antlerz had everything he needed when he found the Power Bracelet, and Slim was going to find the Power Bracelet here, and going around checking all those Power Bracelet spots is just way too slow. Compared to grabbing a try out of 6 and going back to, say, 5.
There he goes. He finally had the blue Lamos play nice. That was nice. How considerate of them. Yeah, Antlerz needs to try like bombing up and right here. Possibly one of them's got a bomb. Or not. Please drop bombs, Vires. Please. Hey,
there we
it
go.
did work. You just gotta say please. That's all you need to do. Yeah, there's like a solid wall blocking off the entire top right of this dungeon.
Northeast is just not happening.
It's on its own island, apparently.
Huh. Slamu up to 12 hearts has another shot at Magic Sword, should he decide to take it.
Antlerz might need to figure out which transport he hasn't taken yet.
I still think that there's a room under the E, the far left E, that he's been in, and I wonder if that bombs.
He definitely didn't clear this room, for obvious reasons. So this could be the answer right here.
Light flicks are the worst.
Well, it's probably the white sword.
Nope.
No, it's transport. Okay.
We have not seen an item. We
And
still
it
have not
takes
seen
you
an
right
item.
to Zelda's room.
This might be new territory. Not sure if he's been here before.
No, he's already been here. No, he's definitely already been
Bomb
here.
here. Yeah, bomb up.
This was the spiral staircase I told him to take earlier, and he didn't.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Should have listened. Yeah, we gotta be able to bomb through one of these walls here. Yeah, up and right, maybe. See, I really think he's already tried that. I think like what you said, like maybe along the top row to the right, that may be the answer. Or there's a staircase in the top left somewhere.
Yeah, and I don't know. As chat's bringing it up, I don't know that Antlerz actually tracks. I don't think he tracks his regular dungeons. He may not even track his 9s, which I think is insane. Like for the regular dungeons, it's only really problematic to not track them if I come back. You know, you leave a dungeon and have to come back to it later. But for level 9, it's just, I mean, there's 6 transport staircases you got to keep track of, and you know, not every wall is going to bomb. So, yeah.
Well, I will always cite my second tournament race ever that was on Restream when I full cleared 9 3 times, looking for silvers, and after that I vowed never to not track 9 ever again, and I have tracked 9 every single time since then. For decent results, I'd like to say. So, but that's what definitely caused me to say, hey, you might. And the silvers were 3 rooms from start. There was a room I'd skip because it was blue as robes, and it was early in my career. And I said, well, I'll come here later. And then I did. And I full cleared the entire dungeon 3 times looking for where are silvers. And then it's just your start. So never again.
Okay, we're gonna try bombing here.
Oh, and this is also the first random % tournament. I was on 6 hearts green tunic.
Oh no!
Yeah, this was before I found I was good at finding hearts. So good times.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. Well, that explains. That explains why we weren't trying to bomb to the left there.
Yeah,
because it's there. Definitely
it's
can't.
all becoming clear now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Slamu meanwhile has 5 Triforces. He just needs to go pick up 1 more. I imagine goes back into 5.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling that Antlerz has already been in the transport room he needs, and he didn't clear it or just didn't take the stairs.
Game.
13 or 14 heart mags?
Game, please. 13 or 14.
And can you tell I didn't roll the seed? What's your first clue? The lack of 10 heart mags, obviously.
I mean, we wanted the 10 heart mags, but like this is silly now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we find level 3, which is interesting. Are we gonna do 3?
The game goes, but for me, it was Wednesday.
So,
now Thursday for me.
I don't understand
so
checking.
Block 3. All right.
I don't understand checking for 3 if you're not going to do 3. Like, why even bother? I mean, I get going to 5 instead. You have the map. You don't have to think about it.
I'm not sure what else.
I'm not sure what
else was he
looking
for. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Can we get somebody to confirm how many transports Antlerz has taken, please? Thank you. I have no idea.
we still haven't seen an item, so those items are out there hanging out near Zelda.
Zelda's blocking both items. Classic
Could
Zelda.
happen. We know that can happen.
Yeah, and Zelda has the compass.
You in particular know that can happen.
Of course. Never forget the 16th heart past Zelda.
I mean, at this point, like Slamu's still in this. There's that compass. He knew. Okay, totally makes sense to go back into this 5. He knew there was a compass in that room because we saw it. They both runners cleared that earlier.
The ladder block. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's true. That makes sense.
And, you know, if Slamu is better at tracking his 9s, he could take this still.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I have
feel
no
like-
idea which room Antlerz didn't clear, but I feel like he's bombed all of these walls to get to the top right, and none of them open.
Yeah, I feel like he's been going in circles and doing a lot of the same stuff.
Maybe he didn't bomb above. No? Okay, that didn't open either.
So yeah, to answer
Pretty
chat,
sure he tried this already.
there were 2 factors for why Antlerz came into 9 with a big lead. The first being that he was earlier to the ladder, so he got to a go mode situation a lot earlier than Slamu did. And the second being that Slamu spent a lot of time in level 8 for 2 boomerangs.
As the second screen he explored, after getting a 1 on the first screen.
And oh, by the way, this is multiple times now. I mean, if Slamu does lose this after spending all that time in 8, this is multiple times now. I've called races where doing a lot of 8 has not worked out for the runner that did a lot of 8s. So.
Yeah. But I mean, if nothing else, I mean, Slamu got into 9 before Antlerz finished.
Yeah.
Which
Again,
10 minutes ago, would you have said that? I don't think so.
No. Well, like 10 minutes ago, we were wondering if Slamu was going to get his sword before Antlerz finished.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
Boy,
the number of times recently where I've
staircase?
seen 8 be a differentiator in finishes.
Yeah. And how many times have you seen it have 2 useless boomerangs versus, oh, it's got bow and silvers in there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Apparently, we got accustomed telling us that he had spoilers if anyone still wants to watch this race, had both bow and silvers in his level 8, so it can happen. But yeah, I mean, you know, Slamu, we kind of talked about it earlier at the beginning. You know, Antlerz definitely has a combat advantage in this matchup. Slamu, you know, not that far behind in combat, and just is a smart player all around.
I will laugh so hard if Slamu finds Zelda first somehow. That would be incredible.
Before Ganon, yeah, that actually would be really interesting.
That would be so unlikely after Antlerz has been in here for almost 20 minutes.
I mean, at this point, you're probably in panic mode if you're Antlerz.
Antlerz has been in panic mode for probably at least the last 10 minutes, I would think.
For sure.
After a quick Ganon kill, he's thinking, oh, I'm going to sub 50 the seed, and then Zelda decided to hide in like level 7 or something. If you had the book, you get the hint. Find the kidnapped in level 7. Just saying. Without the book, you'd never know.
We haven't even seen, even if we had the book, we haven't seen an old man.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So are all 3 old men and both items and Zelda all in the top right?
Apparently. That would be amazing.
Crazy, not gonna lie.
Also of note, Slamu has the any key. Antlerz has 1 key. And once we get over that right corner, oh, there's an old man. There's an old man. I was wrong.
Okay. Right. So obviously, I don't think Antlerz has any key doors he hasn't opened already, besides the ones that take him to.
Yeah, but there could be like 3 key doors in the area that we haven't been in yet.
Yeah, that could be.
Good bomb drop for Slamu on those moblins.
Another enemy we really haven't seen much of in this seed. Another enemy that goes down to wand hits, too.
Yeah, we love that.
I wonder, Slamu hasn't been low enough to hear Ganon, I don't think.
No.
Might be now, not sure. I think Ganon was 2 down. But he's going the other way, then. I mean, it really feels like Antlerz has tried all of the transports. Hey, what transport hasn't he tried yet?
Oh, okay, there's 2 old men.
Okay.
They're not all on the right side. Just don't mind me.
I mean, I think this is the 3rd time Antlerz has been in the top left corner in that one room. It's full on panic mode. It's really it's not the place to be. I've been there. It's not fun. You're thinking, what did I possibly miss? I don't understand.
Can we bomb this way? No, we can't.
Did he go to the... He went into the left, the nub on the left, right? He must have. Yeah, okay, it was a heavy room, okay.
But yeah, Slenmu still needs to find Ganon. Now, once he finds Ganon, then we truly have a race, because,
Yeah, I think the real answer is posted in chat. There is no path to Zelda, and the seed isn't beatable, and we got to do a redo. That's the actual ending of the seed, I think.
We don't need that. Nobody needs that.
I wouldn't wish it on them, but boy, it would
No,
be
of
fun.
course not.
You get the double forfeit with the comment of, "I've spent 40 minutes and 9. I don't know where to go."
And you know, we still haven't seen a Dig Dogger, but Slenmu does have that recorder that Antlerz doesn't have.
He bought meat
Wouldn't
too.
that be
What about a bait block Zelda? A Dig Dogger block
Yeah.
into a bait block Zelda. That would be hilarious.
I mean, yeah, Slenmu has bait too. And there's Ganon
Yeah.
for Slenmu, so after being way behind, he's essentially even it up, or will and as soon as he's got this kill. Does have the stun lock. Oh, had it for a second, but lost it.
Took a hug too. Slammo, I think, has a potion left.
I think he. I don't know if he does because I think he'd have taken it.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Ganon's angry.
Can't even take a fireball now. There it is.
There's the Ganon hug. Yeah, there's no way he has a potion. He would have used it.
Well, he has the path to Ganon, so he's gonna go do it again.
I honestly can't think of any walls Antlerz has not tried to bomb. I don't know. I am very, very confused. I mean, okay, imagine the bomb wall is behind the corridor stair in the top left corner. And so you literally can't get to it. It's blocked by the staircase. And the seat is unbeatable. Didn't we have an issue with that at one point where there was a transport that had to take you like off the map or something? And
Yeah,
Fred
but that
patched
it was a bow situation. It was like there was a bow behind it or something.
Oh, it was behind a Goma. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Meantime, Slenmu takes his second death again, and this is not easy when you start with 3 hearts. You don't have a ring, you don't have a potion. I think Slenmu got the letter. I don't know if there's a potion shop near enough to for him to want to go get it. He'd really like to see some health drops. Could try and force a fairy. But there's not a lot of enemies on the path. Well, you got these guys. Yeah, you could try and force a fairy on these guys. There's a heart.
Oh, there's the bomb hole. Oh my goodness. How did he not ever try that?
Now
the panic sets in, like... Now the panic sets in, like, oh my god, why didn't I try this one, like, 20 minutes ago? Pop. No?
And still no.
Still nothing. Where are the items? Where's the book? There's the book. There's an item. I don't think he's got any transport stuff. That's got to be an item, I would think. So Zelda in the top right corner? No? There's the last old man. They kidnapped us in the northeast. No kidding, old man. We knew that. Oh my goodness. Where is Zelda? I really want to see the mini-map now. I want to see what rooms he has left. Because what rooms could he possibly have left? He's got no keys now.
Yeah, this key situation could be really problematic. Slenmu, again, has... there's nothing that can block Slenmu.
I wonder if she's in that... Is she in that nub to the right?
There's a Dig Dogger, but that one doesn't matter.
There's a Dig Dogger. We finally saw a Dig Dogger. Wonder if that's where the compass is.
Oh, another transport stair.
This has got to be it. It's got to take you right to Zelda. Yep, that's the nub. And
oh my god! Wow.
My goodness.
There's another door too.
2 other doors.
Oh my god.
Who knew? There were other ways into Zelda's room.
Finishing it up with an official race time of 1:08:21. And gosh, I mean, I don't know
and
if
the panic
Slenmu
subsides.
If Slenmu doesn't die to Ganon, he might have found that path first.
If he bombs up, I mean, it's one room to the right. Yeah, I mean, if he goes right and he bombs up, he's gonna find Zelda the next 2 minutes, probably. Wow, and he did. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think chat was screaming at Antlerz, who joins us in the chat, to bomb that wall.
Yeah.
Do
GG,
you
Antlerz.
map your nines?
I want to watch it back. I swear I bombed that wall, dude.
I swear, I was thinking what wall hadn't you bombed yet? I had no idea.
Yeah,
I'm shocked
dude,
you hadn't bombed that wall yet.
I was about to type in the race room chat "unbeatable seed?" Like.
Yeah, I mean, you had quite the lead. Oh, GG's, let me make sure I get that in before I forget.
Yeah.
You did have quite the lead going into level 9. And Slamu was just catching up, and if he took a couple of deaths again and didn't have a potion. And if he'd had a potion, or if he just doesn't die that first time, because he had a stun lock for a second and then lost it, we might be looking at a different result.
Yeah.
Kind of a reverse of the last seed, honestly, where he had a huge lead and I almost caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, you could just bomb down from that Dig Dogger room to Zelda's room. Wow.
Oh.
All right. GG's for Slamu. Wow. What a level 9.
Official race time of 1:10:14. We never got to hear the Jetsons theme on the recorder.
Meet the Jetsons. Oh no. Copyright. No, sorry. Excuse me.
I don't think he had the tune quite right, so it's fine.
Oh no, I am very tone deaf, as people have heard. So.
But yeah, we have Big Slamu joining us. You almost sniped that one.
Yo, GG's, dude.
GG's Antlerz. Well played.
Likewise,
if I could kill a Ganon with a wood sword, I might have had a chance there.
You sure did. We were rooting for the 10 heart first sword magic sword.
I was too, right? 45-minute wood sword.
Right?
I'm like, I don't want this. I want a magic sword.
So you're also a man of culture and last location, the wood sword.
I mean, why wouldn't you at that point, right? Like,
right.
I mean, Wizrobe's on the overworld. I don't need this.
I was thinking the same thing, and then I ran into a Dodongo in a dungeon. I was like, oh, I should probably snag that at some point.
I saw the Dodongo too, but I just ignored him.
Literal wood sword go mode. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. So funny enough, to give you all an idea of the lead that Antlerz had going into level 9, caused by a couple things. Antlerz having found the ladder earlier, and Slamu, you spending a lot of time early on level 8 for boomerangs.
Yeah, that level 8 honestly, 7 minutes in level 8 for 2 boomerangs. I'm just like, oh, okay, this was a fun tournament. See you guys next year.
We were wondering if you were going to get the wood sword before Antlerz finished.
Oh, jeez, was that fast?
Antlerz was in 9 a long time. I mean, the literal last wall bomb to get that bomb, the bomb hole up into the top row. That was the only way to Zelda. There was no other way to Zelda.
Bomb hole up into the top row. What?
Bomb hole, from the second row into the top row. I think it was in the fourth column up. That was the Antlerz bombed every other wall at least 3 times.
I took a stare to the Ganon.
No,
wait,
Ganon. He found Ganon just fine.
Ganon was 4 rooms in. I took a stare to Zelda, and I'm sure there's a couple of blind bombs.
Yeah, you literally had to bomb. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, the whole northeast corner. There was only one bomb hole to the northeast corner, and you found it way faster than Antlerz did.
I saw all but 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms in that 9, and somehow I did that all in 11 minutes, including 2 Ganon deaths.
Yeah,
I saw 3/4 of the rooms probably 5 times.
Yeah, that's not an optimal strategy. I would recommend against that going forward.
And I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Have you tried not doing that?
I mean,
Antlerz, serious question. Do you track your 9s?
I mean, the thing was, I wasn't I don't, but I like was sure that I had bombed that wall. Like I had that wall marked off in my head as I had bombed it, and I still like. I think maybe I dropped a bomb and just like missed or something, because like that one was like off the table in my mind. So like I took every stair like 3 times, dude. Like
Are you going to start tracking your nines?
No, absolutely not.
Would you like me to start tracking your nines for you?
Yeah, no, like no.
Oh man,
that in my opinion would have been like, honestly, it would have been even more detrimental if I was tracking, because I would have had that marked off on a tracker and it would have been more like concrete, like that I didn't need it. So I was literally about to type unbeatable seed ? But
what would your reaction have been to that slam move?
I mean,
hurry up and go, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I was. I mean, yeah, I definitely did some stuff that cost some time, like the 8 and digging around looking for level 3 when I really should have just been happy with what I had, and yeah, just finished 5 and 6, and I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel like it was that bad. And apparently, I'm 20 minutes behind Mr. Antlerz here, because he's, Mr. High and Mighty 6th best Zelda player in the world. So, GG's to him.
I did not feel like what you just said at all when I was in level 9. But the truth is, I right ordered this pretty hard.
Yeah, the right ordering the first half hour was really strong, for sure.
Oh, dude, really yeah, it was one thing after the other. Like silvers in 5 into the like immediate ladder. Like it was
Classic forgotten spot. White sword item, ladder for your bow. And I was like, well, unless the dig dogger decides to do something funny,
And we finally saw dig dogger 2 rooms before Zelda.
And there was no shutter door, so it was not needed. But yeah,
we didn't need. I had the recorder, obviously. I had basically everything. So
yeah, because you dug that too, and honestly, the recorder, could have been the thing. Like we were like, yeah, if he's gonna dig this too, let's give him a recorder so that at least he has some advantage. And it just didn't work out that way. I do have to know though, you even mentioned going to 5. You should have just gone to 5 instead of looking for 3. You found 3. And then still went to 5, which
that's because I had already cleared 90% of 5. I mean, at that point, I was committed. The only thing I was looking for there was a letter or the last heart, which would have probably been enough to win the game.
Yeah, because then you would have had a potion. Yeah, there you go.
Potions are good.
Yeah, potions are great. Love potions.
For those of us who are bad, like me.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Thanks, Tracy.
Right there with you.
Good old Tracy calling me bad. That's what I wanted.
No, you called me bad. I just said I'm with you and I'm bad too.
I thought you were agreeing with the fact that I was bad.
No, I was agreeing with you that letters are for people like me that are bad at the game.
Well, GG's definitely not bad. Very entertaining race. That was a really fun race to watch.
Good. I'm glad I could almost play the spoiler there and with the comeback, but there's always next year or 3 years from now when I join another DW or Z1R tournament.
It's been
the true winner.
Yeah, like it's been really cool to kind of see you go on this tear, like through the Swiss and everything. Like you said, one potion and it's all different. So like,
yep.
It's been really cool, and I've enjoyed the banner back and forth, the BS in this week. So it's been fun.
Slammer the best BS.
Yeah. Slammer's been trying to get in my head, and I've been trying to kill him with kindness. It's a whole thing. I think we both understood what was going on there.
If you can't play it, you just talk trash, right? I mean, that's what I've been doing for years. It works great.
I mean, somehow. You say you can't play, but like you've had a really good tournament. Let's be honest. You've had a really good tournament. Just happened to just not work out for you for various different reasons today. But I think you should feel pretty proud about the way you played. But it's funny, you and I talked about a couple weeks ago, in previous tournament where you kept coming from behind a 9 and you almost pulled it off here again. So that would have been cool to see.
Yeah, no,
it was good.
yeah,
Made,
it's been
we
fun.
took good effort. Antlers, take this thing home now.
Appreciate it, dude. I will do my best. I feel like I've got a. I don't know if it's Rando or Rick next. I don't know if
It's
they've raced yet.
Equations. No, Rick is already out. It's
Oh,
Equations
Rando
versus
or
Random
Equation.
Runner.
My
Yeah.
bad.
And our tracker, Special K. Shout outs to Special K for tracking the race. Always our MVPs. That race apparently is Friday at 10 Eastern. So I'm sure you're going to want to watch that, or maybe, I don't know if you'll watch it live or watch the VOD, but I'm sure you're going to be interested in the outcome of that one. So.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun to watch. Both good runners. I'll enjoy racing either of them. So sorry, by the way, Equations. Rick was Rando's opponent the previous week. That's my bad
That's
on
right.
that one. But no disrespect meant there. But yeah, thanks to you guys for the comms and the tracking and the restream and everything that goes into it. It's much appreciated. And thanks, Slammer, for a good race, dude. Another kind of exciting one at the end. It sounds like just like the Swiss. So.
Yeah, GG's. Now we're even. So we get a rubber match tomorrow, right? Is that how that works?
Hey man, if you want,
I'd be ready to call it if you did.
I'm okay. I've already moved on to Super Mario Brothers 3 at this point. So
and you're both entering that tournament. So good luck to both of you in that tournament. I know very little about that game. I watch it, and I watch people play it well, and I can't play that game at all. So. But yeah, good luck to both of you on that. Well, good luck to Antlers moving forward. Slemley, you got anything else you want to say about the tournament before we go ahead and close things out?
No, I mean, huge thank you to everybody that puts this on, all the admins on the background, Jess doing all the work that she does, as well as all the other volunteers. Huge thank you to everybody there, right? I mean, we couldn't do any of this without it. And yeah, that's just it. I mean, it's always fun, right? I mean, the reason we play these things is because we're old and washed up and can't do real sports anymore, so we play video games, and here we are. So
amen.
But yeah, GG's, Antlers, good luck in the rest.
Yeah, thanks, dude. GG's, and good luck in SMB3R.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, dude.
All right, but yeah, that is pretty much gonna do it for us. Let's see, there was another race going on. Let's see if that's still going. Over on SpeedGaming 4, it looks like. Oh, looks like that one's just finished up as well. So nothing more tonight, but we do have races tomorrow. I believe they start, if I can get the page to load up properly.
I have the page loaded in front of me. The first
You
race
go
is
for
at
it.
2
Go for it,
p.m.
CJ.
2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Vonky and Czar.
Oh, dang.
In the afternoon should be good. But then we have such luminaries as Nochibato and Thurwolf at 6 o'clock Eastern, and then Kingdall Bakuda at 7 o'clock, and Bogey Ice Blue at 10 o'clock. There are a lot of good races on tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned for those. And Tracy, as always, absolute honor to do comms with you. I'm sure we'll do it again soon. And of course, special thanks to Special K for doing all the hard work in the background, obviously.
Yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for us. Again, keep an eye out on your SpeedGaming schedule for those races tomorrow, and otherwise, have a great night.
Gotta have heart. Have a good night, everyone.